how to get past those doubts and speed up your manifestation with 5 key points that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. All of these points tried and tested by me. They are powerful, simple, and they do work. So stay tuned for the video. For those of you that are new, my name is Natalie, and this is As the Pennies Drop. Now, this channel is dedicated to guiding you to create a life you love, deserve, and desire. I am a conscious manifestation coach and a neurotransformation therapy coach, and I provide a variety of one-on-one coaching solutions and group coaching solutions and email coaching. And I have a free private Facebook group as well that you can join just by clicking the link below. And all of these services are all designed to not just to get your manifestation, but to transform your life so you can consistently have a life that you love, deserve, and desire. So if you would like to find out more, click on the link below. You can send me an email or go to my website using the link below, and you can take a look at the services that I offer. Okay, back to the video. So what are these 5 key points that you can do that are powerful yet simple to not only release these doubts, because they are annoying, especially when they spiral out of control. My God, it's horrible when that happens. I know, believe me. But these tried and tested by me, they do work. They're simple, they're powerful. You just have to stick to them. That's your only job. So what are they? I hear you cry. Well, let me start with point number 1. I want you to remind yourself, simply, like I said, it's simple yet powerful. I want you to remind yourself when you have these doubts, why is it that you want what you want? Why do you want it? I want you to write it down when you have these doubts. And I don't want you to keep this piece of paper. Once you've written it down, I want you to then read it a couple of times until it's kind of, you know, in your mind again. But I want you to write it down. Write down, why is it you want what you want? What is it going to bring you in your life? What problem is it going to resolve? What solution is it going to bring to you? However you want to look at it. What is it you want? And why do you want it? What is it going to do for you? What is it going to do to change your life? And what I want you to do is just focus on that, read that a few times, and then throw it away because it's then embedded in your mind. And I just want you to focus on the reason why you want it, because the reason why we want anything is because it's going to make us feel better. We know that. We know that what we want is because it's going to make us feel better, or it's because, yeah, it's going to make us feel better and it's going to solve a problem. It's going to bring the solution to all of our worries, all of our troubles, or some of them anyway. So that is point number 1. Now, point number 2. When we have these doubts, and I know that by the time the doubt is maybe spiraled out of control, which is okay, as long as it's not doing that persistently, opposing the thought that we want to have, I want you to just think about this. And maybe this is something that you can do when you're having the doubt, which is fantastic, or something that you do kind of after reflecting on the doubt. But ask yourself, is it good for me to feel anxious and upset and sad about the desire not coming to me, or it being impossible, or looking at circumstances that are making it feel extremely impossible? How is that helping me? Is that benefiting me thinking that way? I mean, seriously, is that benefiting me thinking that way? Getting that sad and upset and doubtful about just wanting something to make you feel better? Or when we have these doubts, wouldn't it be better to think, I would prefer to feel more empowered, actually. I know what it is that I want, and I have a choice. I can go down that spiral that's going to make me feel like shit, that's going to probably ruin my day. I'll probably cancel my plans if it's that extreme, and I'll probably hide myself from the world. and just feel really sorry for myself for not having what it is that I want. Or the empowered feeling. I know that I can have exactly what I want. I know that I am worthy of having what it is that I want. And I know that it is possible, because I know that the more I think about the desire in the way that I want it to be in my life, the more I'm hardening that into fact. The more that desire, the journey of that desire coming to me, is going to speed up. And the more I think from an empowered space, it's going to become more natural. It's going to make me feel the empowerment that you have when you are consistently focusing on the desired outcome to either resolve the problem or to bring you the solution, or however you want to word it, or to fulfill your life's dreams, whatever that is. The empowerment of knowing, the more we focus on that, the more natural it is, the more certain we become, the more we are in that state of living in the end of it. And the less those negative thoughts are going to creep in. So, do we want to feel anxious, depressed, sorry for ourselves? Or do we want to be empowered, confident, with a state of knowing that it is on its way? I mean, obviously, we're living in the end of it, but we know that it's on its way. We know it's on its way. Okay, point number 3. So whatever is showing up right now in your 3D reality that is in opposition of what it is that you're desiring, again, you have a choice. And this is where we remind ourselves, simply, we are the God of our reality. We write our script. We choose how we want our life to unfold. We are in control of our mind. And this is what it is that we are wanting. And this is what we are going to focus on. No matter what the circumstances are, you are the God of your reality. And whether you choose to believe it or not, your thoughts do create. You are everyone as you pushed out, and you are your outer world pushed out. So if we want to keep focusing on the desired outcome, the solution to the problem, the fulfilled life that we've always wanted, no matter what the circumstances are, we want to keep focusing on that, telling ourselves, no, I'm the God of my reality, and I get to choose my thoughts, and I'm going to choose my more empowered thought. Now, when we hear or see the opposite, so when we're looking at these obstacles, again, we have a choice of how we are going to interpret that. We have a choice, because we know that whatever we interpret it to be, and that becomes the dominant thought, that is what's going to get pushed out. So let's use an example of me. My ex, a couple of years ago, I remember calling him, and he said, I don't want to hear from you again. It's not right. We're not compatible. We don't work. It's not good for us to be in contact. I don't want to hear from you again. I responded and said, okay, thank you for being honest. Yes, my heart was broken in pieces. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to put the phone down. I cried, but at the same time, I wrote out the intention. I intend that my SP misses me like crazy. I intend that he can't stop thinking about me. I intend that I'm the only one for him. I intend that he is literally going to be asking me out any day. Whatever it was, I intended the opposite. I intended the opposite, even with tears. I intended the opposite. And the more I focused on the intentions, because obviously it's hard when we're hearing something we don't want to hear. It's hard, but I didn't let that kind of take over my day or take over my thought. That was my doubt. But even through the tears of the hurt, I still wrote down my intentions. I still wrote down my intentions. And that is what I focused on. I focused on what I wanted to hear, as opposed to him telling me to piss off, basically. No, I did not hear that. I heard that you miss me like crazy. I heard that you can't stop thinking about me. I heard that you think I'm the most sexiest, beautiful, kind-hearted woman in the whole entire world. You know, we have a choice. And whatever we choose will harden into fact. Now, that was December. By the end, yes, it was a little bit of time. That's okay. Time didn't matter. By the end of January, he was chasing me, filling up my inbox with messages, texting me, SMSing me, scheduling our first date. I didn't give up on the story. My dominant thought, my assumptions were bigger than my negatives. So that's, again, we have a choice. We are the God of our reality. We are everyone, as you pushed out. We're the script writers of our reality. We choose, we decide, we are in control. Thank you very much. Negative mindset, fuck off. Okay, so that works. And point number four. Point number four, do something lovely for yourself. Please do something amazing for yourself. Get your hair cut, change the style. Decide you want to grow your hair long. Go and buy some accessories for your hair. Buy yourself some flowers. Go out for a walk. Go for a run. Do a yoga session. Go and buy yourself that new outfit that you've been waiting to buy yourself. Buy some new lovely underwear. Buy some new makeup. You know, book that trip you've always wanted to go on. Go and do that adventure that you've always wanted to do. Try that new hobby. Phone up that friend that you haven't spoken to for a while. Whatever it is that you enjoy to do, that you enjoy doing, what you're doing is you're showing, not only you're showing the world that you love yourself, because you're giving yourself self-love. You know, it could be having that bubble bath with candles and that lovely glass of wine or champagne. Could treat yourself to a bottle of champagne. Always love a glass of bubbles. You know, and you could be reading your favorite book. Whatever it is, you're showing yourself self-love. Okay, self-love is bloody important. It is important to look after ourselves mentally and physically. Do something that you enjoy, because not only when you're doing these things that you're enjoying, you know what you're doing? You're not thinking about the lack of what it is that you are wanting not being with you. You're not thinking of that because you're focused on enjoying yourself and loving yourself. Therefore, you have let go of the contradictory thought. Therefore, you've created more space for the universe to start doing its work in the background again, because you've let go of that contradictory thought. So give yourself some self-love. Do something for you. You will feel better. I promise. I promise. And finally, point number 5. I'll say it once, self-concept. I'll say it twice, self-concept. And I can hear you say it back to me 3 times, self-concept. Get back on those affirmations. Tell yourself how incredible you are. Tell yourself that you are the most amazing person in this entire world. Whatever it is, use whatever words, whatever descriptive, positive words that you can use. And I want you to tell yourself that, and tell yourself that by, number 1, looking in the mirror. Looking in the mirror and tell yourself one amazing affirmation. So, for example, it could be, I love you. I love you. I love you, Natalie. I love you so much. It could be, Natalie, I think you're the most amazing person in this entire world. And I'm so proud of you. It could be, I am confident. I am beautiful. Whatever it is, you choose a word and you loop that, the I am affirmation, for a minute. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. Feels a little bit weird doing this actually on YouTube, but you get my drift. So I want you to do that for 1 minute, 3 times a day. Choose something that resonates with you, depending on what that doubt is. You want to kind of do it the opposite of what that doubt is. So if that doubt is saying to you, you know, you're an unlovable person, excuse me. No, I'm the God of my reality. Go to the mirror for 1 minute. Tell yourself, how much you love yourself. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, Natalie. I love you. I love you. I love you. Just obviously insert your name there, not mine, unless you do love me, of course. So I want you to do that 3 times a day. And when that doubt kicks in, go straight to a mirror if you can, or just close your eyes, get into a state if it's safe to do so, and just repeat that. Then kind of the second point on this last key point, find 5 powerful, so they're always at hand for you, 5 powerful affirmations or ask-formations, and they're your go-to loop of the affirmation. So you've got that negative doubt, that negative thought telling you that it's impossible, that you're not worthy of it, or you're not lovable, or you're not pretty enough, or handsome enough, or tall enough, or whatever it's bloody doing to your mind. You've got 5 powerful affirmations or affirmations that are coming in to take over. Now, I am lovable. I am loved and accepted exactly as I am. I am confident. I am stunning, and I'm successful. Well, you know, why is it I'm so lovable? Why is it I'm so confident? Why is it I'm so stunning? Why is it that I'm so successful? So that's, you know, you can do one or the other. And the final part of this is self-concept. Show the world how kind you are by doing something for somebody that would least expect it. Not because you're not a lovable person, but just because they would just not expect it. So do something wonderful and loving for somebody, because seeing somebody else's smile on their face because you have, from the kindness of your heart, just done a kind gesture, and it doesn't have to cost anything. It could be a telephone call. It could be, you know, maybe they're still locked down in COVID or something, and they're on their own, and you know they're really lonely. It could be just you giving them a call. It could be you writing a lovely letter to somebody, you know, an old-fashioned way, and posting it. You know, I love old-fashioned letters. It could be you surprising a friend at work with some flowers or something. You know, whatever it is, do something nice for somebody and see that smile on their face, because it is priceless. And there you go. They're the 5 points. This works. Believe me, it works. And, you know, sometimes the best thing is just to take our mind off of what it is we are wanting and just go into that self-love mode. But all of these points, you know, you've got all of these points now, your go-to points of what you can do when you are doubting your manifestation, because by doing this, you're going to speed it up. And the more you do this, when you get the doubt, the less the doubt's going to be there. I promise you. I promise you. That's it from me. I really hope you like this video. I've loved sharing this with you today. So if you do like it, click on the like and share it if you think this is going to help somebody else as well. And as always, I love your comments and compliments, and subscribe, please. Would be amazing if you're new to this channel. I would love to get 4,000 subscribers. You know, I'm not in a rush to get the 4,000 subscribers, but it would be really nice to get 4,000 subscribers, because the subscribers that I have on this channel are so friggin' phenomenally amazing that I know that they are the right people on this channel for the services that I offer. And we're all relatable. So it's wonderful. So if you want to be a part of this channel, then yeah, click on the subscribe button, and it would be great to get to 4,000. We'll just see when that happens with the right people and the right subscribers. That's it. I'm waffling now. Take care, guys, and I'll be back soon.